Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now. Got an email here that I printed out because I print out every one of my emails. I'm old school that way. Jacob Feltman asks, I am just curious as to what sort of newspapers, books, or magazines are you currently reading right now? Do you own an ebook, and do you read those on your ebook? Thanks. Not quite sure the question was phrased cogently. That being said, I think it's a pretty good question. I don't really read books. I mean, I do have books, but I tend to read articles, something that is digestible within minute chunks. Yes, I know that there is a wealth of good books out there, or great magazines, but honestly, I'm never really without my phone or tablet or some kind of internet connection, and when I am, I'm probably not reading. It's been a while since I've read a book, per se. I do happen to skim magazines, and I do, every once in a while, happen to read a short article in a printed paper. You may have caught the tweet or the Facebook update, or Google Plus, wherever it was, the other week when I bought a Sunday paper. Although I didn't come out and say that I actually bought a Sunday paper, I ended up buying it because I was looking to get some coupons, which of course were not in there. And I felt like I had wasted $2 as opposed to buying an app that I use once and spending $5 on that. So it's all about what you find valuable. Really, is it that bad? I need to crack into the reading juice. This will help you with your comprehension, let me tell you. Thank you so much, honey. My supplier back there. She knew that I needed this. So, yes, while I do realize I'm surrounded with, or surrounded by these fantastic devices to help me digest books electronically, I really don't do a lot of book reading. It would take something, tremendous for me to really get into it. And even so, the books that I've read, I've kind of started and then kind of gave up like 75% of the way because they're more for, informational purposes rather than reading a piece of fiction. I'd rather stick to nonfiction or, works based in some kind of information, fact, truth, whatever, something about the real world. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess I don't really read. Other than reading like this, I don't read. What about you? Do you read books? Do you read magazines? Do you read newspapers? Do you read anything beyond... That's pretty much it. That's how I read anymore. Because I'm checking sources like on Twitter, and the web, and Facebook, and Google+, and I realize, yes, they're all on the web, but I mean like a website like my blog, chris.perlo.com, lockergnome.com, articles that, are interesting and somewhat, hopefully, sometimes informative. So Jacob, I really don't know what to tell you other than the current webpage is what I'm reading right now, whatever that page happens to be. I don't know, I just find books nice, and I don't think they're going to die, but I love digesting as much information as I possibly can, and the only way to effectively do that is just to read articles. Sometimes just summaries of articles. I've got a short attention span. Tell me I'm not alone. Honey, do you read books?
No.
See, we don't read books here. And I was an English major. She was a Spanish major. You don't read, right?
No, just...
See, did you hear her? She said no. That was a Spanish word. What's no mean?
No.
No. There you go. And I even have a Kindle, and I don't read ebooks. I would have killed, though, to have ebooks when I was still in school. I really would have, because it would have made it easier to find passages of information, linking off to notes, and certainly probably would have been a lot more affordable than books are these days in terms of college books. So, Jacob, there's your answer. I'm not reading anything. Or I've already read it by the time that you watch this video. So thank you, everybody, for liking this video. If you didn't like the question, I apologize. You could ask your own question. My email address is chris@perlo.com. Of course, you could posit your question here in the comment thread. We may pick it up there. Facebook, Google+, Twitter, already mentioned those things. And then, of course, we got a chat room. You can geek out with the rest of them there. And it's part of a live video feed that's pointed here in my home office. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at live.perlo.com. We'll read you later.